Yeah, we're back. Obviously, this is our second episode now. First episode, I think it went well. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I thought it was good. I thought I enjoyed it, and yeah, first of many more.
And if people saw that, that was our home ground. That's where we'll play most of our fixtures. But obviously today, we're away Express FM. So shout out to Express FM family for letting us come through and dribble our things over here. You get me? So yeah, last time obviously we spoke about iconic jewels and whatnot. One thing I've always spoken to you, Rich, about is about the numbers and how important numbers can be, even the ones that are outside of the 10. So obviously, let's go through a few numbers that players played, and just think of iconic players. For example, we can start with the number 10, since that's the most the most iconic jersey, I'd say, probably, innit?
Yeah,
the 10.
The number 10.
What number 10s can you throw me out that you think some of the best number 10s out there?
Messi was a 10.
Yeah. He started off as 30 and then he went to 10, innit?
Yeah.
That's a good 10.
He was a 10. Neymar was a 10.
True.
Um,
He became an 11 at, was he 11 at thingy? At Barca when they played as a free MSN?
For Brazil, he's
Yeah, he's a 10. Anywhere else other than where Messi was.
Yeah, anywhere where Messi's not. He's a 10.
Yeah.
He's a 10. There's lots of good number 10s that we've had. Obviously, we've had we've got Neymar, we've got Messi. Ronaldinho was Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho was a 10.
He would have been.
He played
10
80 at one point, but he was a 10 at one point.
I feel like 10 is the most stacked number, as in
terms of the players.
So many quality players that have won that number 10.
Tell you what, I'll tell you a one player that wore number 10, but she had no business being anywhere near that jersey. William Gallas wore number 10.
Are you serious?
Yeah. William Gallas wore number 10.
I don't know who gave him that.
William Gallas wore number 10.
I don't know who gave him that. Do you know what? I saw Ansu Fati. He was wearing the number 10 at Barca not even that long ago.
Is that when Messi left and they gave him the 10?
Yeah, I think that was it. Because
he was supposed to be the guy.
Because he was still there. He still had that. And I was just saying, you know that meme where someone comes and rips that off your back?
Yeah. Who's got it now?
I'm not even sure. I think
what does Rafinha wear?
I'm not sure what Rafinha wears, but he should have it. If anyone should have it, it should be him. He's been fired this season.
Yeah, they've been playing well this season, innit?
Yeah.
I know Lewandowski's a 9 wherever he goes, innit?
Yeah, he's a 9.
All right, which takes us into 9s. Let's go into 9s.
Elite 9s. Jamie Vardy, number 9.
Dude, you know what's funny? I had Jamie Vardy in my head.
Is it
because we spoke about Jamie Vardy last time?
Maybe it was, but I don't even know. When I think of number 9, I think Vardy with the Red Bull and that, just about to go on the pitch and do a madness.
All right, give me some iconic 9s.
Iconic 9s, okay. So we would have had your typical number 9s, you know. We've had Harry Kane, he's number 9.
Was he 9 or 10? I swear he's 9 now.
He's 9 now, isn't he?
He was 10 at Tottenham, though.
Yeah, he was 10 at Tottenham.
He was 10 at Tottenham. Because
yeah.
number 9 is always people like, you know, these fucking people. What's it called? People like, what's his name? This guy, this Brazilian now. He's number 9.
What? Playing for who?
At Tottenham, Richarlison is 9 now.
Oh, yeah.
Because Dominic Solanke is 19.
Yeah. They're waiting for Richarlison to go so they can give that to Solanke.
Give me some more iconic 9s.
Okay, so number 9s, let's just see. So you said Lewandowski. He's number 9. So we know that. Let's look across like the league. So for Liverpool, who's Liverpool's number 9? Is Darwin Núñez number 9?
Darwin Núñez is a 9, I think.
Yeah.
I think so.
We've got some shocking 9s going on at the moment.
The 9 is no longer. It's not the same.
No one
what was Shearer? Was he a 9 or 10?
Shearer was a number 9.
That was a 9.
He was a 9. Yeah.
He wore 9.
He was a 9.
Okay, Falcao wore 9, didn't he?
Yeah, Falcao would have worn 9.
I feel like he wore 9.
He'd have definitely worn 9. Well, he is a number 9. So we're just looking at that position anyway. And then we're thinking about... So let's look at... Chelsea. Who's Chelsea's number 9?
I know Jackson wears 15, innit?
And Jackson.
Nkunku wears 18. That's a good question. Who actually wears 9?
Chelsea number 9. Chelsea.
This is what I mean, bro. People don't jump to these. People should be jumping to these. Okay, you know, for like jumping for these jerseys.
People don't even want the 9 no more. Let's see.
What's Pedro Neto is 7.
He's a 7. Ooh, there's a classic number 9 there we would have had. That was Hernan Crespo. He was a classic number 9.
That's a 9. Yeah.
He was a number 9.
While you're looking, I think from Arsenal, one of the last people that I remember as 9 was Podolski.
Lucas Podolski.
He was a 9.
What a left foot.
What a left foot.
Guy never ever side
And then I think after that, Lacazette was a 9.
Yeah, Lacazette was a 9.
But I can't think of City. Even City, bruv. City never really has 9s like that, bro.
Yeah, what's Haaland?
Haaland is.
And he a 9. He's got to be a 9.
I feel like he's good. Do you know what's bad? I don't actually know what Haaland's number is.
All the goals he scored, yeah.
I think he's a 9, isn't it? He's a 9.
All the
It has
goals,
to be a 9.
all the goals that he has scored.
Has to be a 9.
He's got to be a 9. Yeah, he scored again at the weekend as well. He scored a penalty, but yeah.
Imagine he wears something crazy.
Nah, he's 9. He's a number 9.
Yeah. Haaland's a 9.
Yeah.
Who was a 9 before him, though?
Who was there? Alvarez wasn't a 9. Alvarez was like 20 something.
Wasn't either 20 or 17 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So we've had a few good number 9s. We've got number 9s. We've got number 10s. I always like number 8. I think Bruno Fernandes is the number 8.
Bruno Fernandes is an 8. Odegaard is an 8.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I feel like Odegaard should be a 10.
He should be a 10.
He's
yeah.
an 8. Who else do we have?
Some good number 8s. There's been some good number 8s as well. 7 is always one that everyone likes, isn't it?
Let's
I used to love number 7.
Tillsman is an 8, isn't it?
Yuri Tillman.
Yeah. Thiago was an 8, I believe.
Oh, let's see.
McAllister is a 10. Who's an 8 at Liverpool?
McAllister is a 10.
He's 10.
Oh.
Who's 8 at Liverpool? Who
Is it
is
Szoboszlai?
Yeah, Szoboszlai. He's 8.
I want to say it's Szoboszlai.
Yeah, he is. Who's obviously Fernandes is 8 at Chelsea.
Enzo, yeah,
I feel like he's
their number 8.
Yeah. Who wears the 10 for them then? That's what we were trying to look for earlier, wasn't it?
Chelsea, number 10.
Who wears the 10? Don't tell me it's Jordan Sancho.
It's probably someone that has no business wearing it. That's the thing.
That's what I'm realizing.
Oh, they said it was. I thought they gave it to Mudryk, but I don't know if it is Mudryk. You know,
It might have been,
it is Mudryk.
It's Mudryk.
Yeah, and obviously he's banned right now, isn't he? So no one's got the 10. Because Cole Palmer's number 20. He should really have the 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Mikhailo Mudryk.
So we've done 10. We've done 8. We've done 7s.
No, we haven't. But when I think 7s, I think
Blood clot Saka.
yeah, Bukayo.
Yeah.
Have you
Sterling.
Yeah.
In his heyday. Obviously CR7.
Yeah, young Raheem.
Oh, when we're talking about 9s, Duran is a 9 now. He always wanted to be a 9. You know I like John Duran. I got time for John
Al
Duran.
Nassr.
Yeah,
he's
a
their
9
number
still.
9.
He's a 9 still.
Yeah, he'll be loving it over there.
Honourable mention for John Duran over there.
Yeah, he's a bagsman. I like him. He's a good
Yeah.
player. Yeah, so we got number 7. Obviously, we got the best number 7s really is Bukayo Saka.
Well, would you say that's the best number 7?
In the Premier League right now, yeah.
Pedro Neto is a 7.
Yeah, he's good.
What other 7s are there in the league?
Let's have a look. If we're missing anyone out, let us know.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you be thinking about this, like, well, to be honest, with this particular topic, we just decided to go for it. We didn't really think about it, so we didn't do no research or nothing. Most of these things that we're just doing is just straight off the bat,
Straight ball knowledge.
just thinking about it. But
so
we're
what we
looking for
got?
best,
I think Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is number 7.
yeah, that's a good one.
Luis Diaz is a number 7. He's a good number 7. Yumin Song is a number 7.
Yeah,
I feel like they had Joe Linton as a number 7, and like
I feel like 7s have more better players than 10s right now, bro.
yeah, they do.
Do you know what I mean? So some of the best, obviously, the people you had Eric Cantona and George Best and that wearing it.
Iconic
David Beckham
number 7.
wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite players ever, the guy that got me into watching football. I don't know why I like this guy so much. Luis Figo.
Oh, he was a player though.
He was a 7.
He did that. He did that thing you can never do. That controversial switch
Barca
from Barca to Real Madrid.
That's it. Has to be done. Raul was a 7.
Oh yeah, he was. He was a 7. Raul was a top player.
Was Sanchez not a 7 at one point?
Alexis Sanchez was a 7.
He was a 7, then.
Yeah, when he was good, he was a 7.
Yeah. He was a 7. I think he also played 17. He also played 11
Yeah.
for Barcelona at some point. Some people, I feel like their names make them not as good. Like, they should be good, but because of their name, they don't get the... Like Pedro. Pedro was good, but Pedro, because his name, I feel like the name Pedro,
Just
bro.
Pedro.
Yeah, bro. I feel like
No-
there's something about that name.
No one ever
If it
knew.
was
his-
Rodriguez or something, people like that. You know what
I
I'm saying?
swear his
All
name
over it.
is actually Pedro Rodriguez. I'm not.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
not
You
like-
should have used Rodriguez.
Yeah, you should have. You
Trust
should have
me.
used that.
I always feel like people with bad names, shit names, and people with like no hair.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Mbeumo,
Mbeumo, for example.
Mbeumo, he's got the
What
curse.
number is
man.
Mbeumo, by the way?
You know what? That's a good. I feel like he's like a 17 or some weird. I don't think he's a number 7. You know, Brian Mbeumo. Yeah, he suffers. He suffers the curse of being a baldy like some of us do. What number is
People
he?
don't rate him because of that.
Yeah, people forget he's only 25. When I found that out, I could not believe it, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was only 23. When I first knew him, he was 23. I'm like, what?
Bro, he's like a
23?
9. He's like wears number 19.
See what I mean? Who actually wears, like, what does Wissa wear? Is it 11 or 8?
Now Wissa is gonna be an 8. So Johan Wissa, Brentford. What number he wear? He wears number 11. He scored at the weekend as well.
I thought it was 11.
He scored at the weekend. Brentford did really good at the weekend too. So what other numbers are we looking at then? The number that I like is the number 5.
All right, let's go into 5, innit?
Yeah.
5 has got some iconic ones.
Yeah, I like the number 5.
First of all, let's get one out of the way because after your number, I wanna go to my number.
Yeah.
My favorite number is 22, innit? And that's not even in the first 11. But I wanna go in it. But there's one player that you have in your 5
Mm-hmm.
that had his number, which was my number before, retired at the age of 16, number 22.
So he had
He had number 22 retired before he moved to another club. Now he's at another club.
okay, yeah. We can talk about that. That's Jude.
Yeah,
That's Jude.
Jude Bellingham.
Hey Jude. Yeah, he was number 22 at
22
Birmingham.
was what? Yeah, that's
Really?
what it was. I told you about those players with 22.
Yeah,
But go on, give us number 25, isn't it?
no number. So my 5 is my number 1. Top number 5 is Zinedine Zidane.
That's a good one.
Zizou. Yeah.
That's
When I
a
think
good
of
one.
number 5, I think about Zidane.
That's like the first template, innit?
Yeah.
I get why Jude now wears number 5.
Yeah.
Even his celebration, everything, he really was trying to channel that guy innit?
It's in Zizou.
Without losing the hair, though.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Speaking of the bold thing I was saying, Zizou is the only one it really didn't affect.
Yeah, because he was already quality.
He was already
He-
known.
he was already
but if he
quality.
had blown up bold like that, I
Yeah,
don't know
if the
he'd
first
have
time
worked
you
it.
seen
Do you know what I mean?
Zizou, he was born.
bold.
Everyone was like,
I don't-
get out
I don't
here,
think it'd
man.
work
Get
like
out
that.
here.
That's the thing, innit?
Yeah, nah, he used that bald head to headbutt Materazzi as well at the World Cup, man.
That was class. I enjoyed that. I don't know why.
I don't know, I enjoyed it as well. Like a bowling ball straight in his chest, bro.
Give me more numbers, innit?
Jude is number 5. He inherited the number 5 top. So at Real Madrid now, he wears number 5.
Mm-hmm.
So he's another classic number 5. Then number 5 is normally like reserved for like midfielders, right? Or defenders, yeah.
6 is
So
more midfield.
my next number 5 is a midfielder. Tiki-taka football. I'm gonna ask you to guess this one. In their heyday, when it was Iniesta, Xavi, he was the more understated one, but absolute baller. Spanish.
Sergio.
Yes.
I just knew it's Sergio Busquets,
Sergio
bro.
Busquets. He's
Sergio, yeah,
he's
he
the
wore
number
5, innit?
Yeah, he was number 5. He was a really good player, man. So that's my number. That's my third number 5. I think I got a couple more. The next ones I have are all defenders now. So my next
As
number.
it should be.
Yeah, as it should be. To be honest, number 5 should be a defender.
Yeah.
But if nothing's better than when you see like a number 4 or number 5, that's the midfielder.
I know Rio Bloodclot Ferdinand was a 5.
Yeah, he was Rio. He wasn't even in my one because my two. If I tell you my 2 remaining number 5s, you're gonna see why Rio went in there. So my next one is Maldini.
Alright, cool.
Maldini
One of the
was-
best ever.
He was my number
One
5.
of the best ever.
He was my number 5. I don't know if he changed later to a 3 or whatever, but he was a 5 at some point, man. And my other one is Fabio Cannavaro, World Cup winner, Italy. Yes.
I hear it. I hear it.
Yeah,
If we were to ever look five aside, that's a good little solid little team, innit?
that's good, innit?
Is
Zidane.
there a goalie that wore number 5? Because
Nah.
in my 22, I've actually got a goalie that wears 22 as well.
Yeah, 22 is a crazy. It's a wild. I like 22. You know.
It's one of those numbers. I feel like the players that take number 22
Yeah.
either are Mavericks,
Yeah.
believe they have something about them, or they just have mad confidence in it.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that word Maverick. 22
Maverick.
players. They're Mavericks.
But before we do that, let's give some more notable fives. What fives are there right now? I know Gabriel at Arsenal is a 5.
Is there 5 right now, Gabriel?
Ruben Diaz 3. No, 3. It's 3.
I don't know why he said 3 though. You'd think 3 is like a left-sided thing, but like centre backs are wearing 3 now.
Yeah.
What about that guy? You know, at Bournemouth, Dean Hewson. That really up and coming centre back. He's like 19. He's okay. He's a number 2. He plays for Bournemouth, centre back. He's a top player as well. I thought he might be a 5. Yeah, he.
What does Dan Burn wear? Was it not 5?
No.
Scored something on the weekend.
Yeah, come
Shout
on.
out him.
Shout out.
Is he not a 5?
Shout out to Dan Burn. You know. You know
I
what?
feel like he's a 5.
Nah, he's not. He's a 33.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
3-3 on his back. He's got his England call up. He got called up to the England national team, and he's probably going to be making his debut in the next few days. England are playing over the international break against Albania and Latvia.
I'm happy for him. You know.
I'm happy for him. He's 32 years
I
old.
like to see people like that. You know, just
Making your
cut through
international
and
debut
win,
at 32, it shows that it's never too late. You know, won the Carabao Cup, the weekend. So shout out to Dan Burn. Yes.
Yeah. Number 5. Marquinhos wears number 5 at PSG. I saw him the other day.
Yeah, he's a good number 5 as well.
Sergio Ramos wore 5, I believe.
No, did he wear 5 or did
Was it
he
5
wear
or 4?
6? Did he wear 5 or did he wear
I
6?
don't know why I got a feeling it was 5.
I wouldn't be surprised though. I feel like. Did you hear when he went to this Mexican team? He demanded to be captain.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Makes sense though. Look at his resume, bro.
He scored already.
Give it
and
to him already,
I think
bro.
he scored and he's got a red card already, and he's been there for like 3 weeks.
It makes sense, bro. Give it to him.
Yeah, if he comes and he's asking for captain, you have to give it to him.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, I think Gabriel is definitely number 5. I'm trying to think. So Man United, who's Man United number 5 right now?
Is it not the butcher?
I don't like it when you say it like that. I don't like it when you say it like that. I don't call him the butcher. You know. He's not been butchering nothing lately.
That's what you want to call him, innit?
When he has
The
a good
butcher
game, they
that
call
casting him up for no reason, bro.
Nah, just
That's
shout
the
out to
butcher.
him. Nah, he's good still. Our number 5, you know what? We might as well skip past our number 5.
Who's that?
Boy, is Harry Maguire.
Oh, Big H.
Yeah.
How can I forget that one, bro?
Big H is number 5. I'm telling you, man.
Big H. Number 5, yeah, there's some iconic ones. Next to number 5, in terms of iconic,
Yeah.
you got to say number 4.
I like number 4.
Some of the best midfielders. Number 4.
Yeah.
Patrice Vieira was a 4.
Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira was a 4.
Yeah, he was. wasn't
Fabregas was a 4.
he? Yeah.
Pep Guardiola was a 4.
Fabregas was a 4 as well.
Pep Guardiola was a 4.
Man like
What
Pep.
was Seedorf?
Clarence Seedorf.
I don't know. I got a feeling he might have been a 4. There's a lot of 4s. What was Pirlo? Was that not 4 as well?
You know what? I think he might have been a 4. He
Well,
was definitely a
4
4 at
is
some point.
stacked with like magic. Like
Wow.
I'm talking majestic midfielders.
Yeah.
They wore the 4, bro.
The thing is, 4 is a weird number, innit? Because it's like a defender, but it could be a midfielder.
Yeah. Jude Bellingham. No, not Jude Bellingham. Sorry, what's his name? Declan Rice should wear 4. Really.
What does he wear?
Oh.
He wears what he wants.
Number 5 for Arsenal is Partey.
Is it?
I think it's no. It's Gabriel. What am I talking about? What's
Yeah.
Partey then? Is
No.
it 6?
So Declan Rice is a. I'm trying to think. He must be. He should be a 4. Declan Rice, though. No.
No,
Yeah,
he's
he
like
is.
41,
No,
isn't it?
yeah, he's a 4. He's a 4.
It's 41. bro.
Arsenal 41. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's 41.
England national team is number 4. You know, shout out to number 4. You know,
I hear you.
Shout out to number 4.
That's why I thought you were gonna go with 4. 4 is stacked with some of the best midfielders.
I like the number 4 because no one knows where you're gonna turn up. You might be in defense. You might score a goal. You never know. You never know.
Yeah. What other numbers? Obviously, 2s are usually right backs.
Yeah, 2s are usually right backs. Even if
Kyle Walker was a 2.
Yeah.
Bakary Sagna was a 2.
That's a really good number 2s. Reece James. Is Reece James a number 2?
I don't know,
I feel like Reece James is either a number 2.
I feel like he's got his own number. You know those players that got their own number.
Yeah, like whatever he came through with.
Yeah.
What about Trent? Trent is like a 20-something or something like that.
Trent is 66.
Yeah, that's the one.
Devilish stuff.
Add another one there and it'd be mad. Yeah.
Man likes the devil.
No, Reece James has got his own number, and he's a 24 still.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them man will have their reason. Why 24? Because when I was 2 and my sister was 4, we joined the app together. It's 24.
Nah, do you know the one that's a good number? Yeah, and he's actually got a good reason for it. Bruno Guimaraes at Newcastle.
He's 36, isn't it?
Nah, he's 39. Yeah, 39.
Oh,
and
close
they
enough.
asked him why you got number 39. Do you know what he said?
What?
His dad used to drive a taxi back in Brazil, innit? And yeah, like he said that number 39 was the number on my dad's taxi. He said that number 39 put food on the table. It enabled him to play football. So when he became a footballer, he wanted to pay homage to his pops.
I like that.
And he put the number 39 on his back. And he's made that famous now because he's a baller.
I like that. That makes so much sense,
Yeah. So sometimes these weird stories, some of them are good, innit? Some of them are good.
It makes sense.
I'll let him off with that one.
I like that. Yeah, what other numbers? Obviously, let's go to number 1s.
Yeah.
Goalies.
Number 1s.
It's easy, innit?
David De Gea.
Almost every goalie. But let's try to pick like the best 3 number 1s ever, innit? And then we'll move on from
So
there.
that's basically saying the best 3 goalkeepers
Who
that
won
we
number
can
1?
think of. Yeah, I know, because they have to wear number 1. Some of them didn't.
Noah, he wears 1, innit?
Yeah, he's a number 1. Manuel Neuer. I like him.
I think you got to put him in there, man.
Yeah, he's good. He's one of the
Pedigree,
best 3
bro.
keepers of our generation,
Yeah.
definitely, if not of all time.
Does Alisson wear 1?
Alisson Becker.
But the thing is, here's the thing. People say Alisson is better. But would you put him there when Ederson has won more than Alisson?
I would. I prefer Alisson to Edison.
Me too, man.
You do?
And I'm a City
and
fan
you're a
as well.
City guy, so
Yeah.
that says something,
No, he's more stable, innit? He's
is.
more stable. I think that's the word to put it.
When I see
Stable.
that little smiley face tattoo
He's
on
more
Edison,
stable. Ederson
I see this man
bruv,
can do-
Ederson is playing in DM, bruv, like Onana, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one still. He's number 1 for number 1 for Liverpool and number 1 for Brazil.
Okay, yeah, so it makes sense, innit?
Alisson, you got to draft him.
Casillas was a one, wasn't he?
Yeah, Casillas.
You got to put big Cas out there.
Iker Casillas. What a player, man. What a
You
player.
spoke about Schmeichel earlier. Was it 1?
Yeah, Peter Schmeichel. He had an ego, bro. I don't think he would have been anything other than a 1, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, nah. Right, so we've spoken about the most important numbers, really, innit? We spoke about 4, 5, 8, 7, 10, 11, and 9.
Yeah.
We'll leave out the 3s and that we can do that in another thing. Obviously, I'm going to go to my number before we move on.
Yeah.
Big 22.
Yeah.
That's my number. I don't know. It's my lucky number. And I always feel like when someone's... Like, the other day, Chelsea played and they won 1-0. And Dewsbury Hall scored. And I remember looking at that game, because we've had this conversation before. I remember looking at the game and seeing him, because he never usually starts, innit?
Yeah.
Seeing him, saw the number, I was like, I should put money on this.
Yeah.
And I didn't. And I was busy doing whatever I was doing. I checked the score after. 1-0.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was livid the other day. I put an ACCA
On.
for 3 teams, yeah. No whatever, like it was Champions League, I think it was the first leg.
Yeah.
When Liverpool won 1-0.
Yeah.
Bro, in my head, Liverpool were gonna win 1-0. I put an ACCA for 3 teams, yeah. I put 10, I was gonna win like 400 something. Yeah. Imagine this. In my head, I put Liverpool 1-0 because I was adamant
You knew
that Liverpool
that was
win.
what, yeah.
All the scores came in, but when I looked, I didn't see no money. I was shocked. I said, "Where's like what happened?" Do you know what I mean? So you go on the score on the bets in it to see like why is it not settled, bro. I had put 1-0 PSG
You're
when
lying.
I wanted to put. I didn't even want to put 1-0 PSG. I wanted to put 1-0. I was so confident. That's the one result I was confident it's gonna be 1-0 to Liverpool, bro. I was so
You know them ones where the score comes through. You're like, yes, my
Bro,
Aka's
I was livid,
come
bro.
through. Let me go check. Let me see my money.
bro.
The account, it's not there.
Anyway,
Fuming.
fuck. Oh man, going to the 22. See, I'm on radio now. I almost stopped myself from swearing, but I forgot this is a podcast, isn't it?
Man, we can say what we
Let me go to my 22s. I got a little list here, innit? These are some. Before I even go to some of the best, I gotta say, did you watch Real Madrid the other day when in the penalty shootout?
Yeah, I
last
did.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last penalty. This happened the season before as well against us. The last penalty, who took it?
Tony Rudiger.
What number is he?
Is he 22?
Yeah, bro.
You lying?
You think if I see him
Yeah.
come up there?
You knew he was gonna, bro. You knew he was gonna score, and then he does that little run that he does.
It was almost saved as well.
He's an
But he got
absolute
it.
psycho, man. Nah, I like Tony Rudiger, man.
Angel Di Maria was a 22.
Oh, okay. My favorite player of all time got to be in your list, man. You know my favorite player
Kaka.
of all time. Yeah,
Kaka, 22.
Ricardo Izekson dos
I-
Santos Leite Kaka.
It's a long name. Did you hear why his wife left him?
I did, yeah.
His wife left him because he's too perfect.
That's
Do you know how mad
that's
that is?
some
That's
bullshit.
that's a par, bro.
That's some bullshit.
How
right
are you
there.
finishing me because I'm too perfect?
He
bro?
said he never did nothing wrong. He was a perfect guy. Yeah, man.
That's treacherous.
Yeah. Yeah, but he'll bounce back, man. He'll do alright.
But yeah, I mentioned Drewsbury Hall. He was 22. David Raya was 22.
Oh, yeah.
Because obviously number one was with who had number one? The kid that's gone to thing, innit?
Ramsdale.
Yeah.
Ramsdale had number 1.
Yeah.
Boy.
So obviously he wore number 22. There's other players out there, but I'm just forgetting them now. There's some bare players that wear 22, bro. that when
22
you
is
see
there.
them, bro-
Oh, listen, if you go to a team, yeah, and say 1 to 11 is locked down, okay? So let me ask you, you go to a team, 1 to 11 is locked down. No one's leaving, so it's not like someone's leaving, you can get a number 7 or you can get a number 8 or whatever it is, innit? What's the next number?
Yeah, 22. For me, it'd be 22 anyway.
No, like, so if you're a forward player, 14 is available, you got to take 14.
I'll take 22 over 14.
Now, when I used to play football back in the day, you know them ones
I know
where-
back in the day, but you know what? I always liked 14, but I never had
Bro,
the 14.
I used to want 14 even if I'm in the starting lineup.
And this is Man U fans.
Yeah, but come on, Henry, come on, man. Henry's he's one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
I don't care if he was an Arsenal fan. Remember, I told you I like the players. It's not the players I don't like. It's the fan base. You already know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Nah, 14. I love 14. But yeah, so number 22, Kaká. Who else is in there?
Obviously, I put Jude Bellingham
Jude.
because
Yeah.
he retired at 22.
Yeah, they retired at Sheffield.
I mentioned Drewsbury Hall.
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning some of the random
Just-
names as well. Like I
yeah.
said, Raya.
Yeah.
I said Rudiger.
Tony Rudiger.
But we'll revisit this numbers game because I'm
Yeah.
sure next time when we come, we'll have a bigger list of these numbers because you're gonna see them more. I see them all the time, but I'm just forgetting some of
The
these.
thing is,
people.
now that we've talked about it, you're gonna notice.
I swear Mitoma is 22. I swear. as
I
well.
wouldn't be surprised if
Yeah,
what
I
he
feel like
is.
Mitoma's
Kara
a 22 as
Mitoma
well.
at Brighton, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and let's see
Just
what.
little
he is.
players like that, little cute players that really fancy themselves, like they'll wear
Yeah.
22. But you came with a good point on 14. Let's mention a couple 14s
You're right.
in it.
He's 22.
22 in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Let's mention a couple 14s in it, just to end the section.
Okay.
Obviously, Henry is the daddy.
Yeah.
Isak is the child.
Yeah.
Is the daddy. By the way, I enjoyed watching
Yeah.
Henry interviewing Thingy after the final, FA Cup final,
Yeah.
interviewing Isak, and you could see Isak. He's looking at him like, "No, you're the guy." bro,
Yeah.
for real. Like, I'm happy to just be here.
That's the regen. He's the Henry regen.
He's the perfect Henry region. What
Yeah.
other 14s out there can you say?
Okay, so there's Jabi Alonso. He was on number 14.
Oh, yeah, he was, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
KDB
Do you know
was
why
a
I
14.
think Jabi Alonso was a 14?
Why?
I think he fought number 10 and number 4.
Yeah. Combine them
Yeah,
together.
I think that's what he fought.
his position right there.
Yeah.
We had the streets will never forget. The streets will never forget. winger, Yannick Bolasie.
Jeez. Was it 14?
Yeah, he was a 14 still, yeah.
Obviously, right now, you got Rasclat Mateta wearing 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jean-Philippe.
Even Beto wears 14 at Thingy,
Ah.
at Everton. I know because they drew 1-1, and I watched that game where they drew 1-1. And really, for me, it was the battle of the 14s because they're both big in it.
Yeah.
And they're both trying to show that I'm the 14 on the pitch.
I'm the real one
But
here.
it was like the battle of the 14. I really enjoyed that. I don't know if anyone else saw it that way because that's how much I look at numbers, innit? To me, it was a battle of 14s, innit?
Okay. So, the most iconic 14, other than Thierry Henry, actually, he was before Henry and he was really that guy. Man used to smoke fags at half time. Johan Cruyff.
Yeah, that was a 14. Do
Yeah.
you reckon that's why he wore 14?
Maybe it was. Maybe that's why Henry wore it. But I imagine it's because his number wasn't available. Because when Henry come into the team, he wasn't the first choice, was he?
So we'll give some
Yeah.
spice and everything nice. Everything was flowing as well.
Yeah, that was time ago.
So yeah, I was saying I checked the score after, and it was Jules Bureau that scored number 22.
Surprise, surprise.
Obviously, we spoke about Real Madrid, Antonio Rudiger, 22 again. Jude Bellingham, we spoke about him, 22. Mitoma is 22.
Yeah, he's 22.
Baller as well. Most 22s are just people with like that. Mwah. Your guy Kaká,
Yeah.
he was a 22.
Ricardo Izexon dos Santos Liete Kaká.
He was a 22 as well. Who else?
22 is a maverick number, I feel,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Look, what we'll do, obviously, because we've still got the audio.
Yeah.
We don't have the footage. We just put something on that, like an advert.
Yeah.
The time that it cut out,
Okay.
and then we keep the audio.
Okay.
So that because it's a lot that we spoke on.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, let's move on to the games that happened on the week.
Yeah. So game week 29 it was, yeah?
Mm.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
on. Tell him, give him a rundown of the scores.
Okay. So game week 29, probably the biggest game of the week was Arsenal beat Chelsea 1-0. That was a good game. What else did we have going on? I was really impressed with Wolves. Wolves played against Southampton.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
They won 2-1.
I watched that. Our guy who we spoke about the week before scored, didn't it? The guy who's better than Hojland.
He's definitely better than
Larson.
Hudson. Yeah, he's definitely better
Scored.
than Hudson.
Did you see who assisted? The Zimbabwean boy. By the way, Zimbabwean's team is looking alright, for the first time ever, yeah. We got quite a few players who are in Europe,
Yeah,
We're looking
Munetsi.
Marshall Monetti.
Yeah, no, he was he's good. He's actually a good player.
Yeah.
I want to see more of him though. I want to see more of him before I make my mind up.
You will, trust me. He's starting, bro, and they just signed him, bro. They signed him for a reason, bro.
Yeah, no, I need to see more of him. We had Brentford beat Bournemouth 2-1. We had Johan Wissa score.
Yeah,
and Norgard actually.
That was hard.
Nottingham Forest.
Norgard in the dying minutes.
Man of the match performance from Nottingham Forest as well. They got the result against
Ipswich, innit?
Ipswich, yeah. Elanga was on fire. 2 goals from Elanga.
Milenkovic was in our team of the
Yeah,
week.
he was team of the week last week. He
Banger,
scored.
by the way.
Yeah, I know, he rifled it in, man. The ball dropped to him in the right place, man. He wasn't playing.
I reckon the 2 goals from Milanga puts him in our team of the week.
Yeah, I think so. I thought so as well.
Those goals, it's the way he took them.
On that right hand side as well. He's full of confidence right now, man. He's on fire.
Like,
yeah.
Boom, back. That was mad. Obviously, that's the Saturday, which leaves one more, innit?
So we had Fulham. Fulham beat Tottenham.
That's the Sunday, innit?
Yeah, that was on the Sunday. Yeah, Rodrigo Muniz and that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was happy with that. It's nice to see Bassi happy as well. I like Calvin Bassi. I don't know why, man.
I feel like they got a clean sheet. I'm nominating Calvin Bassi to be in our team.
Yeah, he almost messed up though. He almost gave what could have been a penalty. I don't know if you saw that, but he had got the ball.
He be doing things like that. He be doing things like that. It's a fine line between team of the week and being a red card, you know. So
obviously, Man United won 3-0.
Yeah, good performance. Special shout out to Matthias de Ligt as well. I thought he was really good. He did well.
Obviously, it leaves my team, innit?
Yes. Man City, Brighton.
My team.
Tell me what happened there, bro. I watched that.
Fam, you see what? Yeah, we scored the first goal, innit?
Yeah.
I looked at his team and said, nah,
It's ain't done yet.
this team is gonna come back. But when you look at João Pedro and them and bro, by the way, 14.
What, João Pedro?
Yeah.
Okay.
14.
Yeah,
Baller, fam.
He's a baller.
Baller.
He's a baller.
Fam, I was looking at it, I was like, no, the threat was just too much.
You know who
They
played
just
good for them?
kept coming at us, bro.
That Jorginho Ruta.
Jorginho Ruta and that midfield kid, fam. Is it Baleba?
He should have scored, you know. he should have won the game for them.
I looked at them man for man. I said, you know what? We're not beating this team.
Yeah.
A draw would be a good result.
They
came back, boom.
They
We
were
scored again.
Yeah.
But we never looked like in control.
What you say, Marmoush scored a banger, yeah?
Yeah, he scored first.
Yeah, he is good.
He scored first, but then nothing after that. And then again, we scored and then they equalized again.
Yeah,
but,
they kept coming back.
Bro, our defense, bro, is just poor, fam. Like, everyone just knows, innit? Like, just go at them, innit?
Yeah.
Boom, just go at them.
You lot
if you go at them, they will crumble. And everyone knows that, innit? And that's what everyone's doing now.
You've lost the fear factor. People just think,
because people used to just sit back and let us have the ball and we're passing, we're doing whatever we want with it. We didn't even question our defense. No one even questioned our defense. We could have brought anyone from any team and said that's the best defender and everyone will agree. But then people just thought, you know what? What are we doing here, man?
Yeah, man.
Let's just go at them.
Nothing
Fuck
to lose.
what they're doing, bro.
Yeah.
Let's just do our thing.
When everyone thinks nothing to lose. Let's go. Do you know who's having a bad time at the moment? Your 20-year-old centre back. What's his name?
I think he's not bad. No, actually, do you know what I think? I think it's his face. He looks confused every time.
He looks like he's
but
not
he's
sure.
actually alright, bro.
I like him. I think he's a good. He's a good
actually
player.
alright. I think he's alright.
I think that's what happens when you put a young player into a team that's not doing very well.
I think our new defensive midfielder is getting used to the game. I think we're lacking in midfield. Basically.
Nico Gonzalez. Yeah, he hit the post, didn't he?
We're lacking in midfield. Obviously, people like De Bruyne, bro. Bro, he came on, yeah.
He needs to go Saudi.
Bro, he came on. He's like, why is he coming on?
Yeah,
bro?
he needs to go Saudi.
It's done, innit?
They need to get him out of there.
It's done.
But, I mean, I'm not tarnishing what he's done there. He's been great for City. Won so many trophies. He's led them to so many trophies. They wouldn't have won as many if he hadn't been there. But I think you have to know when to call it a day. And
do you remember what I said last week?
What's that?
Remember I said Pep out, fam?
I said Pep out.
Remember, bro?
Yeah, I was when you guys won the league, so the 4th time in a row, or whatever. Yeah.
Mm.
I was done with him in English football. I want him gone so that we can go back to a level playing field. The brother is, but now I'm like, you know what? Let him hang around for a bit.
Obviously, I come from Zimbabwe, innit? And I know what happens when a dictator stays for long. And before, I used to support Arsenal before. I'll put it out there anyway. We can have that conversation on another pod.
Yes, we can.
On another pod, we'll talk about... Next time, we'll talk about...
Dedicate a whole,
my movement,
whole
yeah.
episode
I will talk
one.
about my transfer, innit? But when I used to support Arsenal, we had Wenger, innit? And Wenger, at some point, he just wasn't the guy anymore. That's not to take away from what he did before, but it's like, sometimes players are tired of your voice, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you can't do anything to motivate him anymore. The moment De Bruyne is telling you to shut up, bro.
Yeah.
On the side of the pitch, bro.
That would have been the last game he ever played if I was Gaffer.
Bro, I feel like bro, he did what he could, but I feel like we could do with a new manager, new injection, new energy, bro. Because we got the fans, we got the team.
Yeah, you do. You got the money.
We just need the manager.
I feel like Pep is very demanding as a manager.
My thing is, Pep needs to go, fam. We had a good ball. We had a good run. We won the treble. Couldn't ask for more. But everything comes to an end, you get me?
So it was good while it lasted, yeah?
Yeah, bro. And we just need to like be proactive, not reactive. Proactive and switch things up if things are not working.
Yeah, I think they're tired of. I think they're tired of hearing his voice. That's what I think.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, bad result. Let's just get to the end of the season. We'll give him one more season. This is Pep, innit? He did a lot. We'll give him one more season. But bro, really, if it was me, blood, you'd be gone, bro. You know me, bro.
Nah, you would be like Roman Abramovich out here,
bro. Bro. That's why
losses.
Chelsea. Bro, this is why Chelsea had interim managers winning Champions League in that because, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
They were getting him
and then
out
he
there.
got fired, bro.
Yeah, I know. Even that wasn't enough.
And then he got fired.
Even that
bro.
wasn't enough. So, yeah, man.
With Pep won. Pep lost 6 games and they gave him a contract. I had never seen that before, where someone loses and gets a new
They
contract.
want to show they were behind him, innit?
You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened with Ten Hag, innit? Man won the FA Cup and they gave him a contract, sacked him a few months later.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, shout out to Sunday. He said he wants to be involved in it.
Yeah, man, definitely bring him on. Bring him on as a guest and let him share his ball knowledge with us.
Alright, obviously we're playing away days, so away days we don't have much time. We need to kind of wrap it up. Let's wrap it up with a team of the week. Let's just try to be quick with our team of the week, innit?
Okay. Team of the week.
Start with a goalie.
Fulham kept a clean sheet. I'm trying to think, who's their goalkeeper? Is it Ben Leno?
Yeah, Benton.
Yeah, I'll put him in because that was a good win for them.
Again, it's Tottenham though that they're playing. Tottenham did have chances though. I can't lie.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. And they kept on.
Were they the only ones that had clean sheet? This thingy. You lot had a clean sheet too. You don't want to put Onana.
But let's put what's his name in.
Arsenal had a clean sheet too. Raya had a good save as well.
You know what? That might be a good shot because that was a harder game. That would have been a tough game for them.
It's a tougher game, innit?
So let's put David Raya in as team of the week.
Number 22.
I know Onana had to go.
We got 22 in there.
Onana's gonna have to need like 4 clean sheets for me to start putting him in any team of the week, bro.
So Onana in thingy. Who's our right back?
Right back. That's a good question.
Fulham and Timothy Castagna.
Timothy Castagna.
Who's your right back?
Diego Dalot. He played good.
He played well.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what? Let's put. Yeah, I was gonna say he scored, but I think that was in Europe. That was in Europa. I put Diego Dalot into our right back. Shout out to Dalot.
Arsenal also had Julian Timber. He was good in that game.
Yeah, was he? That's a good one as well. Let's put Dalot in. We won 3-0, man. So yeah, I'm drafting him in. Left back.
So how come we're leaving our guy Ola Aina this week?
Nah, because he's good, but you can't put him in every week.
If he's doing well every week, why not?
They won as well.
They won as well 4-2,
innit? Let's put. He didn't get a clean sheet. The reason we were saying
clean sheet, innit?
Diego Dalot, they got a clean sheet, and Yorin Timber also got a clean sheet.
So it's between Timber and
Dalot. I'm putting Diego Dalot in.
Alright, cool. You can have that one.
It was 3-0.
So right back, Diogo Dalot. Are you writing it? Are you taking it down somewhere?
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, cool. So right back, Diogo Dalot. Our centre halves.
Milenkovic Savic and Calvin Bassey.
So he's coming in again, innit?
Yeah, we can do. He scored though.
Yeah.
What do you think? Who do you have?
No, I'm with you. And Calvin Bassey, we just said that earlier on as well.
I like Calvin.
I fancy him as well. So yeah, Milenkovic Savic and Calvin Bassey. That's a good one. Left back.
This is a question I had. I watched Milos Kerkers and he did really good for Bournemouth.
You actually wanted him the week before as well.
Yeah, as well. So I was watching him and I was thinking, he's doing really well. Yeah. But they didn't win the game.
Yeah.
And I also watched Brighton and Estupinian scored a free kick that was
banger. I wanted to put Estupinian.
Yeah.
Because I actually watched him like fully.
Yeah, because that was against you guys, isn't it? Yeah. You know what? Let's go with Estupinian though, because I think Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, because
That was good.
he had a good game. Other than just scoring, he had
played
a
well.
good game.
The goalkeeper Ortega was a bit questionable as well for that goal, that free kick.
Because I saw, but even when people like Phil Foden tried to come on there, but they couldn't get a kick in.
Yeah,
Bro.
no, but we need to talk about this thing as well. You see, when goalkeepers do that little step thing to the left hand side, like they put their wall there, and then when they go to take the free kick, the goalie always does a little step, and then it goes to the side that they've just opposite that they just stepped from, and it's like, oh, if he hadn't done that, he would have been able to save it.
Yeah.
So, but Estupinian, left back, let's get him in. Centre midfield,
Centre mid.
Bruno Fernandes.
You want to bring him back again?
I think we need to reward good performances.
Yeah, he had a good game.
I don't want the Man United bias, so we can let's shelve him for right now, and see who else we thought. I thought Jorginho Rutter played really well.
Okay, that's not a bad shout.
Personally, I thought he played really well. We have Arsenal. The Arsenal got a good win, so
Joe Gomez played well as well.
who?
If you're watching, Joe Gomez at Wolves.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, I saw him. He almost scored as well, Joe Gomez. What was Rice saying?
Rice, he was alright. But Rice, he always gives you like a 7.5 every game sort of thing.
Yeah, I like that. Then we had. Yeah, so we go Jorginho Rutter, we go Bruno Fernandes. They go a 3-0 win, and he was instrumental in that game as well. Who's going to be our final midfielder?
Who have you got so far?
Jorginho Rutter,
Yeah.
Bruno, and then maybe we go with more of a defensive.
Who though?
So looking at the results, so Fulham locked it off. Fulham played really good. Who else have we got in that we can draft into that sentiment? I like Joe Gomez for Wolves because they had a good win, and he played well.
I'd put that since you put Ruta.
Who?
Baleba. Let them deal in together.
Yeah, we can put Baleba. Baleba's really good
Because
though.
he had a good game.
He
I know
did.
they drew, but
And I know
City,
he missed
bro.
the sitter as well.
Yeah,
but
he had a good game.
He's been really good. I like what I've seen of him.
So shall we put him in there?
Yeah, so we got Baleba, we've got
Rutter.
Jorginho Rutter, and
We've got Fernandes.
we've got Bruno Fernandes.
Up top?
Strand Larson?
You want to put him in straight away, yeah?
Yeah, I watched him and I was thinking, yeah, you're going, boy, you don't end yourself team of the week.
To be honest, the goal that he scored was well taken as well.
Yeah, he scored 2. One was a header. The keeper should have probably done better.
Strand
but-
Larson up top.
Yeah.
I'm saying Elanga, one wing.
Yeah.
Have to.
Elanga on the right
The way
hand
he
side,
took
yeah.
But that brace.
The brace.
Crazy.
I said the brace.
Who we putting on the last wing?
Left wing, yeah. Our final spot in the team, yeah. Oh, do you know what? Omar Mamouche. I know Doku played on the left hand side.
Yeah, Omar Mush played number 10. But you want to put him on the left because he can play on the left.
He can play on the left, and I feel like he did really good, you know. I know they didn't get the win, City, but I felt like he played really well.
And there's not many other people contending. So I agree with you.
Omar
we'll put that-
Mamouche. So
All right, Paul, let's give him a roundup of the team.
we'll run through our team. So our goalie, David Raya. Our right back. Who did we have in right back again?
But you had it.
Yeah, so let's start with left back then. So our left back, Estupinian. Our centre backs, Milenkovic Savic and
Calvin Bassey.
In right back, Diogo Dalot.
Yeah.
In centre mid,
Ruta,
Baleba.
and Bruno Fernandes.
That's it. So we've got Baleba, Jorginho Rutter, Bruno Fernandes. Left wing, we've got Omar Mamouche.
Right
We've been
wing,
fluid.
Elanga.
We're putting him over there. Right wing, it can only be one Elanga. And up top, the Viking, Jürgen Strand Larsen.
And that's it. That makes our team of the week.
That's our team of the
It
week.
was a really speedy pod because we're playing away. When we're home, we'll long it out more. And maybe I might tell you of my switch from Arsenal to Man City. But guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe the thing.
2 up top.